In this video, I'm going to play AC Shadows without being seen, not even for a single frame. Surprisingly, it's easier than you would think, at least on a normal difficulty. As you can see, the guards are practically blind. They don't see me on rooftops and high grounds even after I kill one of them. I can moon dance here and they won't see me. But if I change the difficulty to expert, suddenly they turn into mosquitoes. They can see and hear me from anywhere. But even after that, it's still too easy. So to make it even challenging, I'm gonna set some rules. Rule number 1. I have to stay completely unseen. And I mean completely. One glimpse and it's game over. Rule number 2. Only way I can kill my targets is through assassination. So no swords, no combat. Now, with the rules in place, let's begin. My very first mission is to retrieve a mystery box from a cave. I get to the cave and just as I grab the box, I get ambushed by a masked samurai who steals the box and leaves me for dead. After recovering, I track down the masked samurai to his castle. I sneak in the castle and kill 3 guards. I check the box only to realize that it's the wrong one. So I move deeper into the castle. And after killing 2 more guards, I finally find the masked samurai. What follows is one of the cleanest assassinations in the entire run. After killing him, I recover the box and flee from the castle. While I'm escaping, I get shot by a comrade of the masked samurai. As the 2 attackers are about to kill me, Nagato saves my life. He injures one of the attackers by slicing off his ear. And as the fight is going on, 9 more enemies show up, led by the Horseman. They take the box and leave, but not before killing Nagato. Eleven Shinbakufu members now stand between me and that stolen box. First on the list is the earless samurai, but I can't go straight for him. Nope. First I have to take out an executioner and recover a statue. After reaching executioner's location, I take out 5 unsuspecting guards. With the surroundings clear, I crouch in the shadow and make just enough noise to lure him closer, and the moment he steps within reach, I strike him down. After that, I am off to the bandit hideout deep in the woods. I sneak in quietly and take out 4 thugs patrolling the area. After the last one falls, I search their supplies and recover the stolen statue. And now, with the side mission complete, it's finally time to go after the wounded. I spawn just outside his castle and immediately make my move. I bypass the snipers stationed at the front gate. Instead of charging in, I crawl beneath the house, weaving through shadows and avoiding patrols. Eventually, I emerge near my target's location, but before I kill him, I whistle to lure a nearby guard and take him out silently. I then move in behind Koretake, and in one swift assassination, the earless is no more. Time to go after my second target, Wakasa, the same lovely woman who shot me. I find out that she's going to be attending a tea ceremony, because that's exactly what you do after you try to kill someone. But before I crash the party, I hop on a ship, steal some fancy silk from a bunch of thugs, and ready to a merchant for a tea ceremony ready outfit. At the ceremony, after some extensive talking and stalking with all the guests present, I figure out who Wakasa is. And fortunately for me, she invites me to her home. While snooping around, I find the gun that she used to ventilate me in the house. I ask her about the box, but she refuses to spill the tea. So like any other good guest, I shoot her. That was the easiest kill of the entire run, but from now on, it's only gonna get harder. While I am hunting for my third target, I receive an invitation from Akechi Mitsuhide, Oda Nobunaga's general. During our meeting, he reveals that the masked horseman I have been chasing is none other than Nobunaga himself. Mitsuhide convinces me to join him in killing Nobunaga. The plan is a classic. I hide inside one of Nobunaga's rice shipment and infiltrate his castle, also known as the Rosian Rice. Once I get inside, I climb down from the roof and slowly crawl towards Nobunaga's chamber. I avoid as many soldiers as I can to avoid raising any alarms. But some guards cannot be dodged. So I assassinate 3 guards on my way to Nobunaga. After killing them, I move forward quietly and in the shadows to avoid getting caught or seen. I eliminate 2 more guards standing outside Nobunaga's room before I step inside. Once I get inside, I find Nobunaga ready to fight. Now, I did say that there will be no sword fights, but after countless failed attempts of assassination and a few hours of trial and error, I figured that there is no other way but to fight. As for the fight itself, it's not too hard. While I am fighting Nobunaga, Mitsuhide's man has already stormed the castle. After a few minutes of fighting, as I am about to land the finishing blow, Nobunaga's loyal samurai Yasuke saves him. And then comes the twist. Nobunaga tells me that he knows nothing about the box. He is not the Horseman, and that Mitsuhide has framed him. After realizing that escape is impossible, Nobunaga chooses an honorable end and commits seppuku. My next target is called the Fool, which hits a little too close to home considering how easily Mitsuhide played me like one. But before I can go after the Fool, I have to take care of an organization known as the Twisted Tree. So I make my way to the estate of one of their members. After I get inside, I kill his gardener and sneak in the house and make my way to his room. I dispatch him with a swift strike from behind. But the job's not done yet. As soon as he drops, 4 of his clan members spawn right outside the house. To eliminate the 4 members, I whistle and they stroll in one by one. And for some reason, only one of the members enters the house at a time, like it's a drive-through assassination. Now, after taking care of 5 members of the group, I move on to the remaining 2 members of the group. As for the final 2 members, they offer no resistance, making it very easy for me to kill them. With the Twisted Tree dealt with, now it's time to go after the main prize, Ise Sadaoki, the Fool. So, I infiltrate his castle, and while he is busy having conversation with his brother, I drop down from the roof silently and slip through the shadows. I deal with 2 guards on the way, taking them out one by one without raising any alarms. Pushing deeper inside, I remove 2 more guards standing in my path. Then I move behind Sadaoki from the stairs and strike him down. Moving on to the 4th target, he is expected to appear on a bridge, so I hide beneath it and wait for nightfall. Eventually he arrives with his guards and reveals himself to be Akechi Kagemitsu. He confronts an old man on the bridge. I take my chance, but before I can make a move, both of them flee, leaving me to fight with Akechi's ambushers. Here I am in the open and forced to fight, but instead I throw 3 smoke grenades and assassinate 3 guards silently. Before I can leave, more of his guards appear, so I retreat under the bridge and restock the smoke supply. Once I resurface, I toss more smoke and take down the rest of the enemies. Now, with my target identified, I get into his castle. I take out a guard near the entrance and stash the body out of sight. Rather than storming through the main door, I move through a side stairwell with a few guards patrolling the area. Moving carefully and silently, I eliminate 4 guards without raising any alarms. I exit through a window and sneak around to the rear of the stronghold. 2 more guards stand watch outside the castle. I take care of them with a couple of well-placed kunai. I get inside and silently dispatch 2 more guards before I head to the upper floor. Once I get near where Akechi is located, instead of taking the staircase, which is too exposed, I scale the wall and keep it in the shadows. When I get up, I take out a lone guard quickly. Hearing the commotion, Akechi arrives to investigate, but before he can react, I take him down. My next target is called the Mourner. Before I reach the secret meeting that Mourner is attending, I need to sabotage a shipment of gunpowder. So, I sneak aboard the ship, silently eliminate a guard, and locate the bomb placed on the table. I take down 1 more guard just as quietly and plant the device before slipping away. The bomb will trigger a chain reaction that will destroy the entire cargo. And now, I wait. Okay, that was underwhelming. Anyway, after that, I arrive at the meeting ground. This place is crawling with guards, so one by one, I start taking them down. After killing the guards in the first area, I move upward where I spot a guard kneeling in the prayer. so I help him meet his god. I move forward and kill one more guard. One final guard remains, but he is too far for a kunai and too exposed to approach in the open. So I toss 2 bells to draw him closer. The moment he is close enough, I take him down. With the path clear, I approach the meeting spot and peer through a hole in the wall. That's when I see her, the Mourner. She is none other than Oda Nobunaga's sister, Lady Oichi. After I confront her, she speaks with regret and apologizes for her role in the betrayal. Given her past and her connection to Yasuke, I let her live. While in search for my next target, I receive an unexpected invitation to a clan meeting. The meeting is tense, and before anything meaningful can be discussed, the meeting is interrupted by a sudden attack. In the chaos, one of the clan leader Ukita's son gets kidnapped. As I am following the trail to discover the boy, I find out that he is being held at a nearby shrine. So I get there, but before I can rescue him, Ukita himself appears. After a brief confrontation, he drops the act and confesses that the kidnapping was a staged act and he planned the whole thing to manipulate the rival clan. He reveals his true identity, one of the 11, known as the Noble. Before I can kill him, he flees, leaving me surrounded by his shinobi guards. I use the same jutsu I used on the bridge. I disappear in the smoke and take them down one by one. Now that Ukita's identity is exposed, I head to his castle. I get there and outside his palace, 2 Ronins are blocking the entrance. Since my kunai isn't strong enough to kill them outright, I use the ringing bells to draw them in one by one at a time. After they get close enough, I take them down silently. After that, I climb into the castle and eliminate 3 guards inside. I drop through a hatch to reach the inner part of the castle. After moving up a level, I take down 2 more guards. One more floor up and I fold this guard like paper. After 1 more floor and 1 more guard, I finally get to the noble. When I confront the noble, he gets ready to fight. But why fight when you can smoke bomb? So that's exactly what I do. The noble is no more. On to the next target. This one is called the Ox. And by now, you already know the drill. There is a side quest I need to do before the real job. And after doing so many side missions, I feel like an unpaid intern. Anyway, this time, the task is to rescue a prisoner. So, I get to the area where prisoner is being held. I start clearing out the area with the same tricks. Free the captured monk, and in return, he gives me the location of my target. Once I get to the location, I eliminate 2 guards and make my way uphill. Once up there, I need to take out 5 gunmen before I can get to the Ox. Fortunately for me, the gunmen are distracted as they are locked in a firefight, so I take them out one by one. With the path clear, I slip into the castle undetected. I kill few more guards quietly, but cause just enough distraction to bait the Ox out of hiding. When he comes out to investigate and gets close enough, I take him out, and that's it for the Ox. The next member of the group is called the Wise, and I learn that he will be attending a peace meeting between 2 rival clans. After I arrive at the temple hosting the talks, I eavesdrop on nearby guards and learn that the whole thing is a setup. The Wise plans to sabotage the negotiations by assassinating one of the clan leaders. So, I eliminate a few patrolling guards in the outer garden and sleep inside. After some searching, I find the letter that reveals the shooter's location. He is stationed on one of the balconies with a perfect shot. I climb up quietly and take him out before he can pull the trigger. Despite stopping the shot, the two clans immediately start blaming each other for the attempted assassination. But with Kojiro's help, I figure out that the real culprit is the monk. Before I can take him down, he panics and flees like a coward. I follow behind him quickly and kill a lone guard in my path. I slip out the back of the temple and into the surrounding woods. I find the vice. Before he can react, I assassinate him. As for the 10th member of the group, I discover his identity by following whispers of a mysterious Biwa player operating within Shinbakufu ranks. My search leads me to a local Biwa master who points me towards one of his most talented students, Takeda Motoaki. So I track down Motoaki to a secluded pavilion, and after confronting him directly, he confirms that he is indeed the one known as the Fox. Now here comes the second fight of the game that I had to fight, as there is no other way to assassinate the Fox. I tried a lot of things to assassinate him, like I used the smoke, hid under the house, got on the roof, but none worked. So after wasting few hours, I concluded that this fight is inevitable. Also, this is the first time I had to upgrade my armor and my tools. As I was only assassinating my targets, I didn't need any upgrades. So when I fought him with my level 3 sword, it did not do any damage. So after upgrading my gear, we duel for a minute or two, and with a couple of well-placed strikes, I take him down. As for the second last member of the group, I already knew it was Akechi Mitsuhide, aka the two-faced traitor. And with Nobunaga's remaining loyalist besieging Mitsuhide's castle, I infiltrate it without any resistance. Once I get in, I dive into the moat. After swimming underwater for about a minute, I come out on the other side of the castle. I scale the castle wall easily and get inside. I kill few guards and make my way down the corridors. Where I find Mitsuhide, but instead of fighting me, he runs away just like every other member of his group, leaving me to dispatch his guards. Yasuke follows him to the riverbank, where Mitsuhide finally chooses to stand and fight. This is the third fight that I absolutely had to fight. As for the fight itself, it was not hard, especially after I figured out that if you attack Mitsuhide when he is running towards you, he doesn't do any counter attack, and you can get some damage done. Plus, Yasuke had poison damage in his build, which caused Mitsuhide to lose a lot of his health alongside his armor, making it even easier for me to take him down. So after a few minutes of fighting, Mitsuhide is dead. Finally moving on to the ultimate showdown with the Horseman, Ashikaga Yoshiaki. He is the ex-shogun who was deposed by Oda Nobunaga. As I get ready to fight, there is none. He surrenders the moment we meet and hands over the orange box with some critical information in exchange for his life, so I spare him. And now it's time for the big reveal. The orange box, turns out it contains. And with that, all the targets are dealt with. The challenge is complete.
Subscribe.